Good morning, everybody. This is Miami Matt Outdoors, and I'm here today in Miami International Airport picking up my brand new puppy. So we're picking up, her name is Scout, and Scout is going to be our new German Shorthair Pointer. Lisa and I are super excited for Scout to be a part of our family. However, I need to fly to Houston, Texas to go pick it up from the breeder. So Scout is currently in Houston, and we're going to go ahead, fly out to Houston here, pick her up. This is my first time traveling and doing everything I need to do to get a dog to a different location. I didn't feel comfortable putting her in a cargo carrier, stuff like that. So I'm actually flying out. I have my Yeti book bag here full of stuff and a carry crate and food and treats and everything. So it's been a kind of a whirlwind of a ride, getting all the equipment and everything. However, I'm super excited for this beautiful dog. She's absolutely gorgeous. We're super excited for her to be a part of our family. So you guys are going to be a part of this trip, and we're going to go through this journey on how to get a dog, a puppy, but a German Shorthair Pointer through airports and back home. So stay tuned.
Close your tray table and place your seat in the upright position. For those customers seated in an overweight exit,
Alright guys, we went ahead and landed. We're here in Houston. We're walking through the airport, gorgeous airport. Now we're going to go meet Scout, and we're going to go meet the breeder at baggage claim. And we're going to walk over there and check Scout out. We're looking forward to seeing her. Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, so here is Scout. We got her. Met the breeder at the airport. Super nice, super quick. Kayla was amazing. Now we get to walk around, kill some time in Houston. We are here in Discovery Green. Actually, funny enough, there's a Houston Astros game. I wish I could go, but now I got a dog, so I couldn't go. But process was smooth. I went ahead, got an Uber. There's Uber for pets now, so I got that going. And we're enjoying Discovery Green right now, so stay tuned for the next update. So we're here in the beautiful Corner Deli in Houston, Texas. Great hospitality. I really appreciate them. They let me sneak out here in the corner and be with this beautiful girl. She's tired. She is exhausted. I've been picking her up a lot. She is not feeling the walk a lot, but she'll get there. And then overall, guys, it's been an interesting experience picking her up. I've lost my phone. I've met new people. Everyone wants to pet her. It's kind of fun. It's kind of funny at the same time. But right now, I'm just excited to get a good, quick bite to eat and enjoy. We'll probably get back to the airport, and then I'll show you over there what's the process with the crate and everything like that. So stay tuned. All right, so here at Corner Deli, listen, this food is phenomenal. Okay, everything on this menu is great. So check out Corner Deli in Houston here or anywhere in the States. It's honestly a great place to come and eat. But yeah, let's get some food and we'll go ahead and see what's up next. All right, guys, so we're out here in Discovery Green Park, and I'm trying to tire her out a little bit. Beautiful park. It's in the heart of downtown Houston. But my main goal is to make sure she's tired, worn out, get the potty break and everything. I know. And we're going to go ahead and start heading to the airport after this. So stay tuned. So I don't know if it's the best move for her to drink water a little bit before, but I just want to make sure she's hydrated. It is very, very hot in Houston right now. So I want to make sure she's a little hydrated before we hit the flight. But she didn't drink that much water, but I'll make sure she walks before we head off. Hey guys, all right, so we're at the airport, and look at this little guy. She is sleeping. We're relaxed. We're here. We're going to check out how to do all this paperwork for American Airlines. All right, so stay tuned. Are you done? Come on, a little more. All right, guys, so here's an update. Security went super well. They basically had checked everything like normal, just with the dog. So everything went very well. She's in the kennel. We're gonna go ahead and board now, head to Miami, and then she'll be home. So I'll let you know when we are in Miami. Welcome home, Scout.
Should we open this in case she wants a place to lay? No, right in. You are.
You're going right in. Welcome home, kiddo. You can take off your collar if you want. Poor thing, he's not used to a collar.
Well, it's good for her to get used to it, though.
Yeah. Yeah, is this fun?
Hey! Hey! Oh. Really? Can we not chew on my foot? Hi! 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 How was your trip? Hi! 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 What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, you don't have to be on me to chase your tail. You like this guy? Look. Look. What do you think? We need a softer one for you, don't we?
Say cheese. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and check out everything I took to go pick up Scout in Houston on an airplane. I was honestly nervous picking up the dog. There was a ton of things you had to think of, but all in all, you kind of have to just break it out to essentials of food, water, poop, and urine, and a little bit of toys in a sense to keep them occupied or keep her occupied, as well as obviously a leash and dog collar. But these are all the things I took with me in my Yeti book bag, which fit great. I really love my Yeti book bag. It's a great day trip bag. And all of this stuff fit in there, and as well as the travel container, the travel carry-on bag I purchased. So let's start ahead here with the water container that I purchased. As you can see here, it's an awesome silicone rubber style dog bowl. Honestly, I'll probably use it for a lot more things like camping, fishing, and taking the dog on the boat. Best part, it's collapsible as you can see, and it has a carabiner, so I just hook it up on my Yeti book bag. So the thing was wet, I was able just to hang this off the book bag and let it dry for a little bit. Now the next item is the pee pad, the pup pee pads. It can hold 4 cups of urine. This one had 24 in it, but I only took 4 with me. Honestly, I was just worried if the dog peed all over the airport or peed in the crate. So thankfully, those things worked great. And then also the next one is the poop bags. So this was pretty neat. The poop bags come in this nice roll. So I was just able to fit all of them. It comes with 3 in this one. But I was just able to fit this whole roll in there. I know I don't need all of it, but it's just so compact already that I didn't have to worry about it. And then for food, so this was my thought, and this is the reason I brought 2 7/8 cups worth of food. So the dog weighs 10 pounds. They recommended 7/8 cups of food. So I brought 2 in the case of something, flight delay, canceled, I had to travel the next day, something goes wrong. I have 2 bags of food for the dog. So Scout was good and taken care of for the day I was there, and then the day after if something were to happen. So that was kind of my emergency kit, but I just brought one just in case. Also, I bought some of these Zook's mini natural treats. I just took this whole bag with me, and the nice part about this bag, it just fits nice in the Yeti book bag, and then I was able to get through TSA and all of it, no problem. But again, it was just a way to occupy the dog if I see that Scout was, misbehaving or anything like that. It's just an easy way to go about it. However, I was trying not to feed her so much because I didn't want her to use the restroom. So the good part is I had to talk to the trainer to see when do they feed her, etc. But that's kind of my go-to right there for food. Now, also a little bit of entertainment. I got this really cool alligator. As you know, I'm a University of Miami Hurricane double alumnus and diehard. So a little gator that the scout can chew up is always a nice thing. But this is actually really cool. There's a tennis ball on the top, and there's actually a rope in the middle here. And overall, it's pretty well heavy duty, to be honest. So it was pretty cool. Small little toy. And then I got this collar here that was pretty nice. It's just a basic dog collar. And then this really nice 6 feet dog collar, or dog leash, sorry, that had this really nice pattern for Scout. So it's kind of the basic essentials right there. And I just really wanted to minimize it all, but also have the essentials for anything that could go wrong. Kind of the Boy Scout in me. Funny enough, we named the dog Scout. And Scout has been an amazing dog. So the whole thing was I was just making sure that I had everything for her so that the trip can go smoothly. But this is all the gear I took in my Yeti book bag for Scout. Hey guys, okay, so I wanted to go ahead, sit down, and kind of discuss with you maybe the top 4 things that I would have either thought about hindsight, what you should look for, and what you shouldn't do. So the first one would be, make sure you check the airline policies, okay? So every airline's different. I went on American Airlines. They were great. They were helpful. I usually fly Delta, but American was cheaper on this flight. So I went ahead and used them, and I went and checked their policies. So the cost to carry on Scout was $125. So it might change since this video, but right now it was $125. The other big one is you had to make sure she or he is 8 weeks old. So Scout was 8 weeks old that day. So I needed to make sure I had the documentation from the breeder to showcase that she was 8 weeks old. So make sure you guys go ahead, bring the right documentation when you are going through TSA. Okay, so that's something you need to coordinate with the breeder. And then the other one, and the big one, is the TSA approved bag. So since she's a carry-on, right, you need to have the approved bag. I did not want to put her in the checked bag, right, like where they put the dogs down below. That's the whole reason why I went on the plane and to go pick her up. So I did not want this poor puppy to be at the bottom in a kennel or in a crate down in the bottom of the plane and ship them over here, the whole 9 yards. So I went with this carry-on process. So you need a carry-on TSA approved bag. You can get them at PetSmart. I went to Pet Supermarket, and mine was super simple, a nice black, super simple bag, and you can see that on the video. One thing I would recommend is put a pee-pee pad there, so God forbid she does have an accident, you can just remove the pee-pee pad and throw that away. Materials were huge. Again, you saw the materials before. At the end of the day, bring minimal stuff, but you also need to prepare yourself if, God forbid, your flight does get delayed. So for me, I ended up taking a day because I wanted to enjoy Houston. If I was going to pay for the flight, I wanted to enjoy the city. So I ended up enjoying the city, but also thought hindsight, in my backpack, I did have a change of clothes for myself, as well as food for the dog, like I said earlier. So I really thought ahead if, God forbid, I got stuck there for an extra day. The other one is do not use the pet stations at the airport. This is kind of a very common thing a lot of people say, and I realized why. When I passed by one, you saw a lot of dogs in there using it. The other thing was Scout is only 8 weeks. She's not vaccinated, has none of her shots. So the exposure, or her getting exposed to some disease or something, is very high, especially in that area. So that's why I did bring the poop bags and the pee-pee pads, or more or less actually just the poop bags. I went ahead and walked her around the airport and took her to grass areas there to make sure that she was away from the facilities. So the big one is, the third one is coordinate with your breeder, right? So I was able to accomplish this. Luckily, thankfully, my breeder, Kayla, ended up not feeding Scout or giving her any water because she thought I was actually getting on a flight right away. So that was one thing I think, hindsight 2020, is I should have communicated with her saying, hey, I'm actually spending the entire day in Houston. Feel free to feed the dog or, give the dog anything. So one big thing is coordinate with your breeder and what is your plan? Do you want to land, pick her up, and get on a flight, or do you want to go spend the day like I did? So thankfully, Kayla thought ahead. She's experienced in this. She didn't feed Scout, and then I was able to feed Scout and give her some water before we hit up the downtown Discovery Green, and then get on the flight. So what I ended up doing was making sure that she didn't have any food or water couple hours prior so she can use the bathroom, things like that. And I know she was pretty much empty, and I was safe from that whole experience. The other big one is TSA and American Airlines, and the airlines do know what, they've seen this all the time. So for me, I overthought everything. So that's my fourth one. Don't overthink the process. Go with the flow. Enjoy the time. Enjoy the journey, right? Be prepared, like I showed you there. But the main thing is enjoy it. I think I was too nervous with the whole process that I really didn't get to just enjoy it. I did have fun, but in a sense of, I think I could have just relaxed more. TSA knows what to do. You put the TSA bag through the scanner, you walk through the dog, and I bet you every of them are going to freak out when they see this dog, especially if you get a German Shorthair Pointer, because they're working dogs, so they're used to seeing them. We actually saw a German Shorthair Pointer at the airport, so they love and they understand that breed and the type of dog, so they see it all the time. So go ahead, be patient, go with the process, and they will guide you throughout the whole process, or throughout the whole way. So yeah, don't overthink and have fun. So the 4, check your airline policies. Go ahead, don't use the bathroom stations. That's a big no-no, especially if you haven't been vaccinated. Coordinate with the breeder. And then the 4th one is don't overthink it, okay? So those are kind of the quick tips I wanted to give you. But thank you so much. It's been a big blessing to have Scout in our family. My wife and I are super thrilled to have a German Shorthair Pointer, and Scout has just been a blessing in our life. I really recommend you guys to get a GSP. It's going to test your patience, I will say that, but it's really it's been a lot of fun. It's been a blessing in our life. So with that being said, guys, we have a goal of 1,000 subscribers, and that's how you can go ahead and support the channel. Just go ahead and subscribe. My wife and I and Scout would love for you to subscribe and join our journey throughout. We have a lot of things planned this year, which I'm super excited to showcase. Cross-country trip, more Everglades videos, duck hunting and dove hunting. So we're super excited to showcase what's going to happen this year. So we would love for you to join the journey. So please subscribe, like the video, and comment down below if I missed anything, or if you want to add something from your experience. I would love to hear what you have to say and grow this channel. So again, like, subscribe, and comment. And once again, God bless, and until the next adventure.